All right, I think we're live again here, day one. The afternoon already. It's hard to believe this day's flown by. Joining me is Lorenzo Mencattelli. He has been on the podcast a couple of times before. I think he joined me last year at CAMX. And I'm happy to have him joining me today to represent Hellicoid Industries and also talk about they were a CAMX award participant. And just to give a little overview, he is the Lorenzo is the managing director, tech and ops of Hellicoid Industries, and they are pioneering nature-inspired fiber architectures to make composites stronger, lighter, and more efficient. Backed by patented technology and years of research, they deliver innovative solutions for a wide range of industries. We're going to specifically be talking about self-sensing and adaptive dual matrix composites for EV battery enclosures. This enclosure marries a biometric helicoid composite layup to a dual matrix resin system that activates and self-adapts by softening above certain temperature threshold and enabling enhanced absorbed blast pressure during thermal runway. So very fascinating. Glad to have you joining me today on the podcast.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk about first of all, before we get into talking about the technology. First of all, tell us about your experience. You were at the awards last night. How was that?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Lots of very fascinating innovations.
Yeah.
It's always a tough competition, and you never expect it to be on stage at the end of it, but this time we were. So
you've been on the podcast, I think, twice before. The first time you came on talking about just the nature of this technology and how it gets you get your technology from the mantis shrimp, which is just so fascinating. And you're always, last year you were introducing new technology, so it's always something that is applications that go into everything from wind technology to the sports industry. I think with pickleball paddles and you name it. Now we're going to talk about something a little unique, which is a adaptive dual matrix composite battery enclosure. Can you talk a little bit about this?
Yes, absolutely. So the beautiful things about bio-inspired technology in general is that they leverage the microstructure, so they are raw material agnostic effectively, which allows us to adapt them to various applications from sporting goods, automotive, and so forth. And in this specific application, we try to look at ways to improving thermal runaway safety measures in the battery pack, and not only looking at the mechanical function of the battery enclosure, but also looking at integrating thermal functions in it. And we came up with this design where you said, we hybridize thermoset and thermoplastic layers that soften at a certain threshold to give a boost in energy dissipation capability that therefore makes the overall enclosure safer.
Okay. Yeah, it says in tests you saw over 100% energy dissipation gains, lower peak cell temperatures, and much less structural damage compared to the current cold plate designs.
Yeah, correct. So we basically the innovation is made out of two main components. We have a cold plate, which compared to a traditional serpentine design, in this case we used a topology optimization technology to deliver a more efficient thermal management of the cold plate. And then on top of it, we integrated composite skins to serve both as a mechanical reinforcement, but also to deliver that improvement in safety in case of thermal runaway and battery, explosion, burst, and pressure peaks.
Yeah, that's and that's a big. I think that's a big opportunity. I was going to ask, opportunities for this technology, the EV market, where they're always trying to improve battery technology, the enclosure around that to lower the. I mean, because there's a lot of a heat buildup in that area.
Yes, correct. You have heat, pressure, debris coming from the battery cell. So it's a very harsh environment. You want to contain that because you don't want flames or toxic
Sure.
fumes to go into the to the passengers. So it's extremely important to have a very seal tight container during those type of events.
Yeah. How does this translate into other industries that you can see? I mean,
Anything
Any
in
mark.
terms,
Yeah.
portable batteries.
Yeah.
If you think about having some edge applications in remote locations,
Sure.
and you need to protect batteries, maybe they're batteries that you carry on your shoulder, so you want to make sure that if anything goes wrong, you are safe and
Yeah.
protected. It could be applied even to thermal management of rocket cases. Defense application and commercial applications are really
Yeah.
several.
Yeah. Have you guys had some really good meetings so far?
Yes,
Today?
you
Yeah.
know, it's the place to be. It's the place to be this time of the year.
Absolutely. And you guys are featuring I forgot to add the booth there because I've got the website down at the bottom. Can you remind me where
Yeah,
people can, what the booth number is?
H86.
H86. You can find them here for the next 3 days. Check them out. And helicoidind.com is their website. And always a pleasure catching up with you, Lorenzo. Congratulations.
Thank
Best of success at the show. Always great to
Thanks,
see
John.
you. Look
Same
forward
here.
to catching up, and I will certainly be stopping by your booth later,
Thank you, John.
either today or tomorrow.
Perfect. I will
All
be
right.
waiting there.
Okay. Thanks again. All right.